Hi guys, so I'm gonna read Captain America Comics number 6. So, nice work, Cap. 45 thrilling pages of Captain America, plus other great features. As the hangman pulled the noose, Captain America struck. Yeah, this isn't, in the comic, this isn't the story we're reading with a hangman. It's a guy who kills people by taking pictures. Anyway, that guy, like, in the back looks like, or I thought he had like a Hitler mustache. I thought that was Hitler. Anyway, never mind. So Captain America and the Camera Fiend, or battles the Camera Fiend and his Darts of Doom. Art and editorial by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby. In the offices of the United States Maritime Commission, two men discuss the arrival of a boat. The Britannia arrives with the crown jewels on board. Johnson, I want you to phone Camp Lehigh for Amanda guard them. I'll do that at once, sir. They're sending a man right away, sir. Good. I'll write out a request for a strong guard tomorrow. The crown jewels must be kept safe from greedy hands. But at that moment elsewhere, a sinister criminal mind decodes a transatlantic cablegram. It says so is he German? It says it's transatlantic, so it sounds like a German. Okay, anyway. It says the crown jewels are arriving from England. Raid Maritime Office for exact information. Ha, the crown jewels, what a haul! I'll get the information with this little camera. Come on, men. Trailing behind their fearsome leader, the thugs vanish into the darkness of the waterfront. Soon after, at the Maritime Office, there was a knock on the door. That must be the messenger from Camp Lehigh. Let him in. Yes, sir. Knock, knock. What? The next instant, the young officer is buried beneath an avalanche of onrushing hoodlums. What is the meaning of this? And who are you? I might be called the Camera Fiend. Let me take your picture. Why, you... I'll... Click. With my camera, I silence all fools who stand in my way. Meanwhile, the messengers from Fort Lehigh arrive at the scene. I still think you should have stayed in camp, Bucky. It's late and you've got school tomorrow. This is more fun. There's the Maritime Office, Steve. This is the place. All right, let's go up, Bucky. Boy, a real military mission. Wait till I tell the Sentinels of Liberty. Suddenly, jump in, Jupiter! Steve, look out! And he punches one of them. Oh! Get into your costume, Bucky. Something fishy in the Maritime Office, eh? Meanwhile, within the Maritime Office, here's the information. The steamship Britannia arrives tomorrow at Dock 5 with the crown jewels. The wealth of kings in my hands. Aren't you a little ahead of time? Sorry to disturb you, boys. I'm going to tackle this lug with a camera. You little brat. I'll soon fix you. Take a letter. And now for a good action shot of you, Captain America. With lightning speed, Captain America rolls over, whipping his shield around just as the Fiend's camera clicks. Ding, cuck, okay. Or is it click? It looks like a U, but I think it's click. Yeah, ping, click. While centering his attention on the Camera Fiend, Captain America is caught off guard by a burly monster. Good work, Slug. Lights out for you, Fancy Pants. A moment later, Ryu. Can't stop to finish him off. The cops are here. Let's scram. After the Camera Fiend and his men have gone, the two unconscious figures slowly recover. A fine pair we are, letting them get away with valuable information. We must be slipping. Ow, my head. The police are breaking in. Let them take over. Across this roof, Cap. Come on. Later. Or I don't know if he said that first or not, but anyway. What's this sticking in my shield? Why, it's a needle. A poison needle. So that's what the devil shoots out of his camera. The rat. He'll be after the crown jewels tomorrow. Camp Lehigh will furnish a special guard when they hear about this tonight. The next morning at school, Bucky speaks to Professor Lucius Hall. May we take pictures along the dock this afternoon? I think all the fellows would like it. We sure would. Please let us, Professor. All right, boys, we can go. Bring your cameras and we'll snap the Statue of Liberty as Sentinels of Liberty. That would be very patriotic. Afternoon at the docks, Bucky finds Steve Rogers on guard duty. Psst, Steve, I'll be with the Sentinels of Liberty in case anything breaks. You can count on us. Okay, Bucky. I'm sure the Army appreciates your reinforcements. He was kind of sarcastic. Thinks we're ordinary kids. We're Sentinels of Liberty. Keep your eyes open, fellas. A short time elapses before a small gray steamer sails into the harbor, ending a perilous voyage through submarine-infested waters. Inspiring sight. The Statue of Liberty. Eh, what, Sir Drake? Yes, Captain, my mission is over. I'll certainly be glad to see the crown jewels in safe hands. But other eyes watch the ship with a greedy glint. The eyes of the camera fiend. The stained ship Britannia is sailing into the harbor, and on it are the crown jewels. Now to outwit those fool army guards. As the ship docks, the boys who have joined Professor Hall watch a distinguished figure descend the gangplank. Boy, what a look! A real diplomat! Why, that's Sir Maitland Drake, the English diplomat. Let's snap him, fellers. Click. Suddenly, Sir Maitland Drake clutches his throat and pitches forward. Urgh! Holy mackerel, he's dead! But what killed him? This is some more of the camera fiend's work. Come on, Bucky. Okay, Steve. Work fast, chum. We can't let him get away this time. We'll nail him. Meanwhile, with attention being centered on the dock, the camera fiend and his mob swarm over the ship from the other side. The surprised crew turn to face a deadly hail of machine gun slugs. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat! What? Ow! Gotta get the crown jewels from the hold. Leading his vicious killers, the camera fiend rushes below decks. The sailors guarding the precious jewels are shot in cold blood by the snarling invaders. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat! Bang, bang! The gangsters blow open the safe as the fiend's greedy fingers seize the royal jewel box. Ah, what beauty, what magnificence, what precious wealth. All mine! Yahoo! Think again, fiend. Like human torpedoes, Cap and Bucky launch themselves into the gang. I always heard about raps aboard a ship, and we're the exterminating company. Perfect timing, pal. I hope he can't swim. A poison dart will take the fight out of you, Captain America. A kick in the pants will fix you. Hey, where do you think you're going? Let go of my cape, you little brat. Tearing loose from Bucky's grasp, the camera fiend rushes to the upper deck and races away. The camera fiend is getting away again. Darn it! I can't see him anywhere now. I didn't know a scared rat could run that fast. So our gruesome friend made another getaway, huh? Oh, it's you, Cap. Are you all right? Where's the rest of the fiend's mob? They're sleeping peacefully below decks until the soldiers wake them. Thank heavens we were in time to save the crown jewels. Let's get back to the crowd, pal, before they begin to miss us. Right. I'll bet old Professor Hall had a good fright from all this excitement. He'll blame me for bringing the class. Shortly after leaving the ship unnoticed, Captain America and Bucky emerge from their hiding places, and on the dock is Private Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes. Okay, Bucky, I'll see you later. You bet, Steve. Bucky rejoins his class. Bucky, where have you been? I feared you were lost. Gosh, sir, I was watching a man catching a fish. Ha ha, what a dope. With all this excitement, he's watching a guy hauling fish, and we scooped him on pictures, too. I'm not asleep all the time. I can get pictures of Captain America any time I want to. Gee. Oh, yeah? I don't believe you. All right, smart Alec. I'll take some shots of him tonight and give him out to you guys tomorrow for free. Boys, no quarreling, please. Don't forget your little gentleman. Meanwhile, the crown jewels are taken to Camp Lehi, protected by an armed escort. That night in his lair, the camera fiend vows vengeance upon his enemy, Captain America. This is the last time Captain America will foil me. Bucky's going to take his picture. He with my camera. Later at Camp Lehi, a secretive hand reaches within Steve Rogers and Bucky's tent. Just after the substitution is made, Steve and Bucky enter. Guess I'll roll in. The crown jewels are safe now, under guard. Come on, Steve, be a sport. Let me take just one picture of you, or else the fellas in school will rib me no end. I'll do anything to get to bed. Okay, shoot away. Gee, you're swell, Cap Boy. Wait till the gang sees this shot. The camera feels kind of funny. I must be dreaming things, 'cause I loaded it myself just before. Okay, Cap, get set. I'm ready. Bucky aims the camera at Captain America, who at the speed of light swings up his shield just as the camera clicks. Ping! Click. What? What's the idea of throwing your shield up, Cap? You acted like I was shooting a gun at you, not at a camera. You were, Bucky. The minute you said your camera felt funny, I was on my guard. Else this poison needle may have finished me off. Gosh, this is the Fiend's camera. A duplicate of my own. I might have killed you, Cap. Jumping catfish. But I'll have a hunch he'll be back tonight, Bucky. So I'll lie down and play dead. When he comes, I'll nab him. So he wants to trap me, eh? I failed to get Captain America this time, but I have another plan. I'll slip them a note, hee. An hour later. Say, I'm getting tired of this. I guess the Fiend is wise to us. Look, a note. Slipped under the tent flap. I'll say he's wise to us. Read the note. Let me see. I hope you enjoyed your rest, Captain. Why don't you go back to school? You have a lot to learn before you can beat me, the Camera Fiend. Perhaps our friend, the Fiend, says something there, Bucky. Not a bad idea. Bucky, I'm going to school with you. Okay, that's weird. I don't know what you're up to, Cap, but in fact it sounds loco, but boy, what a kick the fellas will get when they see you in person. And the next morning, Bucky proudly presents Captain America into his cat classroom. Last night I promised you fellas a snapshot of Captain America, but how will this do, bringing him? Wow, it's Captain America! Ray! I'm glad to meet all you fine boys and girls. We're Sentinels of Liberty, Captain America, and we've been waiting for a chance to shake your hand. Me too. You mean the both of you. Seating himself on a vacant desk, Captain America astounds their teacher in class by saying, Professor Hall, would you mind if I attend your class today? Attend class? Why, no, I'd be delighted to have you. Class begins, but there are constant interruptions as the excited young students take snapshots of their favorite hero. Boy, oh boy, what a picture this will make. Click. I should be angry with the boys for taking pictures during a lesson. With such an honored guest as you in our midst, I am tempted to snap your picture myself. Do you mind? Not at all, sir. I'm sure this will be a fine shot. A fine shot. Click. Just as I thought. Ping. To the other amazement of the class, Captain America leaps at Professor Hall. So you're the Camera Fiend, Professor Hall. By day a respectable teacher, or school teacher, by night a marauding killer. What? How dare you say such things about me? Oh, my wrist, you're twisting it. Oh! I caught you in the act. Are you going to confess? Oh, I'll talk. But how did you suspect it was me? A startling change comes over the meek little professor as he listens to Captain America. I tell you, Mr. Jekyll and Hyde, it was that note. You wanted me here today, to kill me with a poison needle. Suddenly, the exposed killer breaks free. Out of my way, brats! Come on, Bucky, he wants to play tag. Count me in, Cap. The chase leads to the basement below. No time to be formal. Good thing I had you mugs planted as janitors. Beat him up. but Captain America is ambushed. Uh-oh. Staggered by the weight of numbers, Captain America goes down fighting fiercely to dislodge his adversaries. They flooded Cap. Now that's the time for all good Sentinels to come to the aid of their country. Blowing his battle whistle, Bucky signals the Sentinels of Liberty to rally to the fray. Wee wee! That's Bucky's battle whistle! Come on, boys, the fight's on! Leading his band of brave Sentinels of Liberty, Bucky charges into the fight. Let's go get those gorillas! Yahoo! Yahoo! Up and at 'em! We murdered the bums! One of the thugs attacking Captain America gets the first indication of the arrival of the Sentinels of Liberty. Pff, cough, cough. Who's throwing those boy racers? The Sentinels of Liberty. Take that, rat. Oh, think you're tough, eh? Hey, what is this? The revolution? Here comes another gorilla, boys. 1642-12 IP. Yahoo! Hey, what? Bam! Pow! Oh! Nice work, fellas. Get me a lawyer. Having been freed by the Sentinels, Captain America tears into the camera fiend, alias Professor Hall. Captain America's next blow hits with the force of a battering ram. Well, that ends the bloody career of the camera fiend, and closes the case of the crown jewels. That was a beautiful sock, Cap. Thanks, fellas. You helped me out of the tight spot. It was nothing, Cap. For you, we'd do it all again. And let me thank you for helping the Sentinels of Liberty all through our great and glorious land. All boys and girls are Sentinels of Liberty, whether they wear the badge or not. America is safe while its boys and girls believe in its creeds. So just be aware that like back in these days, comics was aimed. Superhero comics was for like little kids. It still kind of is. I mean, to an extent. I mean, the main ones now. It's way more. There's no kids really reading comics now because it's all like cell phones and that. But it's adults now reading comics. It's like adults now read comics. It's been kind of like that since the 80s. More adults reading it now. But I hope you guys enjoy this. I think that's the end. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.